concept of Zip Zap? Well, the child arrives at Zip Zap and he just comes to play. There is no commitment from him, from the family, from us, and the child stays and wants to learn more about circus, so we teach a little bit more circus skills, and then he's going to join the performing group. You start giving up your weekends, you start giving up your school holidays, and then out of the performing group grows a group that we call young adults. They want to stay in that environment and work within that environment, so they're going to have to learn more skills, which are stage managing, lighting, woodwork, sewing, all those skills, the driving, the first aid, the rigging. But at the same time they're starting to teach the younger one. What makes me really happy at Zip Zap is to see teamwork within the kids, so to have 12 young children on stage, being put on stage by the teenage group. It's going to take 1, 2 to 10 years for a child to finish that circle and be comfortable in performing and teaching. There is no taking without giving.
We also have a program in Kailicha which is dealing with HIV positive kids.
It's been going for about 3 years now, and every 1st of December we put on a show with these kids, and the shows often have messages like respect or trust and hope, that even though they've got HIV they are able to do this and perform for an audience, and that even though they're sick there is hope for them, and if they take ARVs they can live a long fulfilling life and they can do things that normal children can do.
We've decided on 5 important values to incorporate in our mission statement. Trust, honesty, self-confidence, teamwork and discipline, while having fun with the circus.
Apart from Zip Zap teaching you how to juggle and to do somersaults, they teach you very important life skills. They first teach you to work with anyone and everyone. Be it someone of a different religion, of a different race, you learn to work together and to have fun together. You learn self-respect, you learn how to respect others, self-discipline. There's a lot of key values you learn, honesty, and just how to live a better life for yourself and for the people around you.
Or you learn to trust people and you learn to trust yourself.
You build your self-confidence to stand on the stage.
If you try it and then if it doesn't work, you have to try it again.
You have to learn to just keep trying. Often you fail the first few times. I mean, it takes at least 6 months to put a decent act together, and through those 6 months you'll fall and you'll be sick of it and you'll want to give up. But you have to be confident enough to know that in the end you can, and that you can stand there and perform it for people and be proud of what you've put together.
I think for me the biggest rush I get is from the time the show starts to the time the show ends, but definitely when you walk out on stage. You have to experience it, and then when you have the crowd applause for what you've done, and appreciation, that's a feeling that I wouldn't give it up for anything in this world.
When I'm doing my act, I love watching the people's faces when they're laughing and when they're smiling, when they're enjoying the act, you know. And for me, that makes me want to give them more, you know, more in the ring, to perform more for them.
Some of the highlights of Zip Zap over the past 16 years is, I'd have to say, performing for Nelson Mandela when he was president for his 77th birthday, and him wanting to meet the kids. That before we could even get the kids to go to him, one of our little kids, Shorty, ran through the security and hugged his favorite president.
And that makes me really, really happy. To see them recognized by other institutions, by other arts institutions, corporate sector that really appreciate their achievement, when they get awards, when they get contracts overseas, that we realize that we are going the right direction.
The fact that we've done 22 international tours, to the Commonwealth Games in Australia, to Houston, Texas, many times to Europe. Being sort of the father of the Zip Zap family, I'm extremely proud of what they've achieved. And to see these children grow up and to become responsible young adults and, you know, make careers, and the friendships and the bonds that they've formed between each other that are still strong today, it makes me extremely proud. And I feel very privileged to be part of the Zip Zap family.
Oh, when they go, it's always lots of tears, but tears of joy and pride. And if we've done a good job, they're going to come back.
Over the years, we've been in many very interesting venues, like holes in the roof of some of the warehouses. Every time it rained, we were flooded, and in the early years. And we've rented warehouses far out of town, but it's always been our dream to have our very own home. And at the beginning of this year, we moved into our very own home, and it's absolutely given an incredible energy to the Zip Zap, and the kids feel like it's theirs.
We've got more space and we can bring more kids, which is a great thing for us.
The long-term dream is, of course, we'd like to build a building that'll be long after Laurence and I move on. That'll see many, many more kids come through, and a permanent structure in Cape Town, and I'd like to see Zip Zap become a national treasure.
We can compare the journey to the circus ring, unending in its infinite circle, where friendships are formed, laughs are shared, and tears are shed. Through hard work and sacrifice, often tired and hungry, a strong family has been formed. Lessons learned from the circus life will inspire little brothers and sisters still to come. Like the circus ring, it has no end.
Senjalo osukaloko uhamba munye awuza nawe uvuka usithathe ukhona munye awuza senjalo osukaloko uhamba munye awuza nawe izwa isimbi sekusukeloko izwa isimbi sekusukeloko usukaloko sekusukeloko izwa isimbi